10-yard line on the return.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
No touch it!
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He's on the move. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. A play fake now Hurts to throw. Flush down now to his left. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Great, set.
Throwing off the play fake here. Escapes the pocket. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
And it's Hurts. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
He connects downfield on 4. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
No touch it! No touch!
Hurts throwing again. Escapes out to the left. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Great, set. No touch.
They are throwing it again. Getting out to his left. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Rolling left, buying some time. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this drive.
No touch.
He's throwing for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And they're coming off a third interception thrown, Brock. That last one costed them what looked to be a very good drive.
Yeah, I could put this offense, frankly, at a breaking point when it comes to this passing game. The turnovers have just been a consistent problem. The last one really stings because it kept points off the board.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. It paid dividends.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it again. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Return.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
Right.
Trying again following the sack. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Now that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Yellow.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Forced out to his right. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Well, maybe some second-guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
Reed now to kick this one away. Covey now to return this. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
No touch, set. No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
No touch.
Another try following the sack. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So that brings up 4th and long.
Great, set. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. That's cut beyond the marker. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
The Chiefs returning their offense and this running back to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
Yellow. Where's it?
First down throw, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yellow. Where's it?
Play action, Mahomes. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. I suppose we shouldn't be surprised seeing him make another play at this point. It has been an incredible performance from him, and now it's one for the record books. He just tied the most interceptions in a single game with 4.
You never ever want to casually toss a record out there as a possibility, Kate, but the way he's played throughout this game today, you knew he had a chance for it if they were going to test him again. Congratulations, man. And now maybe, just maybe, they'll stop throwing his way.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
No touch, set. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Cut out left. A lot of grass ahead. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Kelsey makes the catch. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Great, set.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. On the move, looking, big gain downfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math is pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Yellow.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown.
Yellow.
Putting a receiver in motion. Another throw for Mahomes. And he's got a man. Complete. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. On first down, Hurts. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So it'll be second down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Great.
Back to throw it. That's caught for the first. He gets loose down the right side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Go.
Setting up to pass. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's third down now.
Ready.
To throw. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted.
Oh, look at this. They're faking it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Back to throw. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And this one doesn't go far.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he is to throw. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
He connects downfield on 4. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Pass it down close. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Oh, they're trying it with a toss, right side. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. So the newly found lead stays where it is, and now I'd expect to see them just boot this away and prevent any type of return.
Yeah, this is where you love a kicker with a big old leg. Don't even let them return it. The squib kick can be dangerous. I think that was the play, Kate, like 20 years ago. But with the QBs today and how quickly they move the ball, just send this one through the end zone.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Great. Set. Go.
Here he is to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Nearly an interception on that play. So second down coming up.
Great. Set.
One final shot here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And there was no